Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. How you guys doing today? I'm doing really good. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. I'm having a really great day. We're back on the vanilla world again, and it looks like to you guys, if you guys didn't know any better, where do you think we're at right now? We're not on top of Ballentinelp because that's over there. Are we on top of North Tower? Or are we on top of South Tower? Yes, I finished South Tower. Look at it. It looks so great. I love how it came out, even though it's completely the exact same as that one over there. By the way, it's almost finished, and I'll point out the differences in just a second. But this actually took really long to build. I've had so many problems with this thing, and I'm gonna go over what was really wrong and what hasn't been wrong and what was well and what didn't go well in just a second. But yeah, thank you guys for sitting down with me today, because I really do appreciate it, because I know you don't have to, but I'm really glad you did. I always like to say that at the beginning of the video. I'm really glad you decided to come hang out with me today, because we have some fun things planned for today. So while building this thing, I had a couple problems pop up here and there. So first things first, what's the difference between this tower and that tower? Really, it's just the placement of it, other than, of course, the placement in the world. But the orientation with this tower with the wall. Over there, I had no problems with this tower orienting itself with the wall, just for the simple fact that the wall was vertical, actually, and straight. It's not vertical, it's horizontal, but it's straight. See, there's no bends, and it goes into it in a perpendicular angle. I know math terms. I'm so smart. But this tower itself was a lot easier to build than this one was. And I pointed it out last episode, and I really wish I would have moved it, because now that I have it completely finished, this is bugging me. It's bugging me so much. Even one of my friends pointed it out that it was bugging him. It's bugging me too, bud. Because I just don't like how this entrance looks. It's so wonky. So I'm going to leave it up to you guys. I'm going to issue a challenge. Now, the only reason I'm not doing it right off the bat and just completely tearing it down and replacing it all, because of the fact that it's already done. And I'm one of those people who usually just leaves things alone instead of fixing them. But I want to issue a challenge to you guys. And I know that you guys can do this. And I have a feeling that you guys are going to do this, and I'm going to have to do it anyways. But a long time ago, I used to issue these like goals on videos. And the reason I don't do those anymore is because not only do I feel like a like whore if I do it, but because I'm always afraid to do it. But hey, here's the thing. So I used to set like a 30 like goal video in all of my videos. And of course, you guys would just smash it every single week. But I want to try it again. I want to see if you guys can hit 35 likes on this video. I will completely tear down this entire tower and move it over literally 2 blocks. I'm going to move this tower 2 blocks in this direction to where it will sit right here. Yes, right here, right? Yes. It'll be in the middle center of the walkway. That means that this right here is going to be completely centered. It's going to come in through the side. It's going to look so much better. But it's going to take so much time to do it. And that's the only reason I haven't done it yet, is because I know it's going to take forever to do. So yeah, if you guys can accomplish that, then I will do it. But hey, we'll have to wait and see. Personally, I really hope that you guys are able to get 35 likes, but on the other hand, I hope you don't, because I don't want to do it. But if you guys think that, if this is bugging you as much as it's bugging me, let's see if you guys can accomplish that. But the only other differences with this tower is that I have not finished the inside, which is what we're going to be doing today. And I have not done any kind of, what's that kind called? Detailed work. Like, I haven't put any cracked stone brick or anything inside of this, which I am also going to be doing today. But while I was building this thing, I was coming up with new stuff that I know I want to do really, really soon. Now, one of the problems I had while building this was that I had absolutely no spruce wood. Like, none at all. I had literally nothing in storage. And what I ended up having to do was I went and grabbed some, luckily I had some saplings. And what I did was I just went over here, I cleared out a little area over here, and I was just growing spruce wood. And luckily, since you could do a 4x4, or well, actually it's a 2x2 with 4, 2x2 of saplings with spruce wood, you can get quite a bit of spruce wood just from 4 saplings. And I was able to get like a stack just per tree. Now, that in and of itself was pretty simple and easy, but the problem was I had no bone meal. So this is actually leading into a project that I want to do pretty soon, because to get the bone meal that I have in here, what I had to do was I had to wait till nighttime, and then I just ran around over in the darkness killing skeletons. And luckily, since I have Oblivion with Smite 4, well, Smite 5, not Smite 4, but Smite 5, I was able to kill them in just 1 or 2 hits, and I was getting quite a bit of bones from it because I was looting 3. Now, I don't want to have to rely on that anymore, and unfortunately, since I can never freaking find the skeleton spawner, and I'm convinced it's not even there. I'm really convinced it, because I can't find the entrance. It's a thing. But I came up with a new project that I want to do, and I'm not going to be doing it today. We're going to be doing it really soon. I don't know why I haven't done this yet, but if you guys have not been watching my Sky Factory world, links in the down there. We're getting pretty fun over there. I'm not making that. I didn't use that, by the way, to advertise that world. But one of the things that we built over on Sky Factory was a mob farm, and I know of a perfect place that we can put one of those. Welcome to Beachside Resort Ballentinelp, which is about 200 blocks away from our little town area over in that general directions, with the illegally floating tree that Notch has provided for us. Yeah, Mojang, fix your game. But over here, by the ocean monument, which we have already completed. If you guys haven't watched that episode, you guys should. We had a lot of fun doing that. But I wanted to build a mob spawner over here. Well, actually, to be technically a mob farm over here. Now, to utilize the best of the ability that the mob farm that I'm going to be creating. If you guys want to go see me create the mob farm, by the way, go watch the Sky Factory world. It's actually really, really simple. It's just mainly cobblestone and water. But to get the maximum efficiency, luckily in that world it's a void world, but this one is not. So what I plan on doing is I plan on having like a little station out here that's gonna have a minecart rail go all the way out there to some deep part of the ocean. I don't know exactly where I'm gonna set it up at, but I'm gonna try to get as away from the mainland as possible. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build a little platform there, and I'm gonna build one of those old style minecart elevators all the way up into the sky. Like at least, I'm gonna say 150 to 200 blocks up into the sky. Really far up, really, really far up. And then I'm gonna build the spawner. And the reason why I'm gonna put it all the way up there is to do two different things. Because if it's all the way up there, it's gonna be over ocean. So there's no chance of any kind of passive mobs or anything. Well, actually that really wouldn't hurt the spawns. I guess I could technically have it over there if I have it high enough in the sky. But I wanna have it over here just because it's gonna be an eyesore, because it's mostly gonna be out of cobblestone. Now if it's over ocean, no mobs can spawn in the ocean, which is good. And it's also going to be really far up in the sky, so that there's going to be no caves that are going to be rendering out, which is also really good. So I'm hoping those two combined are going to create me a really efficient mob spawner that's not only going to give me a lot of XP, but a lot of mob drops like bones. I already have a ton of rotten flesh that I don't need, but gunpowder, and even if I build it correctly, I could even have ender pearls, which really, to be honest, I don't need since we have the end. But I'm probably going to make it completely the same, so I probably won't have any ender pearls. But I feel like it's going to be a really huge investment for us, and it's really, to be honest, it's not going to take a lot of time. We're probably going to do it pretty soon, and I'm actually really excited for it. So that's going to be in the ticket for pretty soon, because I want my bones, especially whenever I need to grow anything, because I didn't feel like going out and killing skeletons. So today we're going to be jumping on into decorating the south tower over here, which I mean, if I go and decorate it now, I feel like it's just going to be anti-productive. I just thought about that. You know what? No, we're not. We're going to go do something else. Dang it, Rain. Don't you dare yell at me. I'm trying to start a freaking segment in the video, and I can't do it if it's raining. Yeah, I was literally about to start a new segment and it started raining. So I've been doing a lot of work off screen. You might be able to see a little bit on the top right hand corner of your screen, but I've been doing quite a bit of work on the tower design, and I was wanting to show you guys really quickly on what I've been working on. Now, I've spent about 45 minutes working on this design, and I'm really liking how it's turning out so far. And the reason why I didn't do any of it on screen was mostly because of the fact that I've said this before, but I'm not a very good builder. Well, actually, I like to think of myself as a good builder, a quote-unquote good builder, but a lot of times what I do is I build something, I tear it down, I rebuild something, and tear it down again. So I decided to cut out the middleman and show you guys the quote-unquote finished product. It's nowhere near finished, but I have done something with the left side tower. Check it out! It's got claws now! I don't know why I thought that would look really cool, and to be honest, I think it really does look cool. Now, I know it's still kind of plain on the bottom, but I kind of work from one side up, or I work from one side and go down, or I usually go from down to up. I don't know. It just depends on what I feel like doing. Let's grab some endo pearls. So it's really resembling... Can I hit that? Can I hit it? Give me it! Give it! Yes, I did it. That was like the first time I've done that today. I usually either overshoot it or get really close and end up hitting it on the side and killing myself. Nah, feather falling for the win. But this reminds me a lot, and I took a little bit of inspiration from the Staff of Power back, if you guys have ever watched our Infinity Evolve series, but I took a little bit of inspiration from that, and I kind of went a little crazy with it, and I started making prawns and claws and things. So it's not done. I still don't know if I'm going to do the diagonal bits. Every time I tried doing diagonal bits, they looked weird. That's the reason I haven't done them yet. And I plan on doing some trim work around like the little edge pieces, putting like stairs and stuff, so that it's kind of more free flowing. Right now it's really jagged. If we go down there, it doesn't look nearly as well from the bottom. It kind of looks really cool. And I started working on an archway system. Now, I was doing a little bit of worrying while I was building this because I wanted to put an emblem here, and I was afraid that if I did this on both towers, it would shorten up my emblem space, but I think I can work with it because from the math that I've done in my brain place, which is probably wrong, this is 4 blocks, no, this was 6 blocks away from this point, and then if I went and did, no, it was 4 blocks, okay, it was 4 blocks from this point, from this side of the tower to right there. So if I went 4 from this side of the tower to right here, it was still going to give me a 6 block space in between. So I think I'll have enough room. Hopefully I do. Which, by the way, getting up and down from that little area up there, I landed on the first shot. I have not done that at all today. I swear that was like the first time I've done that. I usually undershoot it and end up falling out on like either undershoot it or overshoot it, like I said earlier. But I wanted to go ahead and build a little bit of this thing for you guys and show you how I did it. Now, it's really simple. I've started out at the top and I built kind of a ring, and I was just kind of eyeballing it from the bottom. Really, to be honest, I was eyeballing it with zoom, trying to figure out how far down I needed to go. And I built this first. And then I went down another couple blocks. I think I went 2 blocks down, and then I did another ring, and I checked it and saw it looked pretty good. So then I started a little claw thing from the bottom one. Now I was debating on whether or not to start a little lower and make the claw bow out a little bit more, but I was afraid if I did that, it was gonna completely just destroy the idea of putting an emblem here, which is really what I really wanted to do. Which, by the way, I was actually getting some suggestions from you guys, one of which I'll probably put on the screen if I can figure out if I can remember to do it. But thank you so much. One of my subscribers on Twitter sent that to me, and I'll probably end up using that that little design work into the actual emblem itself. But thank you for giving me inspiration for that. I really do appreciate it. But what I did with this thing is I went ahead, I made like a bow shape. It's a thing, and I was really, part of me really wished I would have started lower. But I was afraid I was going to impede on this space over here, and that's not what I wanted to do. So I just kind of dealt with what I had. So the way that I did this was I went bam, out a little bit, and then what I did was I started, this is always the hardest thing to do. I missed it. Dang it. Some of the times I can hit that on the first try, but I missed it this time. Can I get it? Dang it. No! Ender pearls. No, I'm not going to get nearly as lucky with my ender pearls, am I? No! I'm not gonna get it now. Getting that 2 block space right there is one of the hardest things to do with ender pearls. Here we go. Here we go. Last one. Bam! Dang it! Come on. Let me in your hole. Yes, I did it! First try. Totally first try. So I took out a center point. I went out 1 block, and then I started on the 3rd one. And then I did this little no, actually, no, I take that back. I started here. So I went bam, and then I went bam. Okay, now I went bam, give me you back, and I'm gonna place you here so it makes it easier on me. So we're gonna do bam, bam, and then take you out, because this is just, it's awkward. It's really awkward. So I went bam, bam, and then I went up, bam, 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 bam. Okay, give me that, give me that. Okay, now I went up 2 blocks, and then here's the fun part. And then I went up 3 blocks. Don't tell me why. I freehanded all of this. And I can't believe it came out the way that it did. Okay, here we go. And now, this is where the fun part began, because I came back in for 2 blocks. Let's go bam, 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 bam. Give me you. Give me bam, bam, bam. Just like so. And then, I'm not eyeballing it because I already forgot how I built it. I never get this top part right. Here we go. And then bam. And then that should work right there. Cool. Give me you back. I don't need you there. I'm gonna do bam, bam. And then I went like this. Perfect. I did it. I totally did it right. Holy crap. I can't believe I actually did that right on the first try. Okay, now this is the main claw thing. And then what I did was I tried to add a little bit more definition. So I wanted to also make this ring do something. I was afraid it was just going to be there for no reason. So I decided to make it a secondary claw. And what I did was, I'm going to take you out. Give me that. And give me this as well. Scaffolding. Goodbye. Actually, that's not scaffolding. Go back there. I don't want you away. Is that good? Nope. Gotta put some more there. Okay, so I wanted to make this thing do something. So what I did was I decided to do a secondary claw, just like so. And what it did was it ran into to the other claw. And then I went up. So it kind of connected itself. And I felt like it looked cooler this way. So let's actually head back down. I don't think you're gonna be able to see the other claw. Let's go. Ender Pearl. Did I get it? Did I hit the tree? Yes! I'm a genius. Hey, I actually really like that. I really do. That's gonna look really cool whenever I start trimming it out with stone brick, which is probably what I'm gonna do in a little bit. Yeah, I really like that. I still can't figure out what I want to do with this area. That's probably what I'm gonna be doing mostly off screen, trying to figure out what I want to do with this general area-ness right here. Trying to figure out designs for that. Yeah. I really like it, and I hope you guys do as well. So, you know what? That's all I got time for today. I really had a lot of fun designing this work today, and I really love how it came out, and I hope that you guys do as well. Let me know in the comment section if you have any ideas on what we should do with the tower thing to make it look better, like any kind of blocks. If you guys have any idea for design-wise, you want more circles, you want like ribbon things, stuffs. I don't know. I was debating on putting a ribbon on it, but I feel like it would just kind of impede itself on the wall. And I don't think that'd look very good. But yeah, don't forget, guys, if you hated this video, you know where to put it. But if you didn't enjoy it, do not forget to hit the like button, guys. Like I always like to say, you guys have been showing such amazing support on this series so far. And I want to say thank you, guys, for all your amazing support. Guys, don't forget, if this video hits 35 likes, I'm gonna completely tear down that thing and rebuild it 2 blocks in that general direction. Hopefully, part of me hopes it happens, part of me hopes it doesn't, because I'm lazy. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to post any questions, comments, smart marks in the comment section down there. I love hearing from you guys. I've been saying that in a while because of the new outro, which involves, if you guys are looking for new things to watch or anything in general to watch on the channel, I'm gonna be putting 2 videos on the screen right now. And if you have brand new and you haven't subscribed yet, hit my face in the middle of the screen and subscribe to become part of the family. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. No ball. If you have a great and wonderful rest of your day. See you guys next time. Actually, technically tomorrow. Yeah.